Nba2k Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small, rock the baby, to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. And for the Magic, at the forward position, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Harden the pass to Tucker. Anthony against Harden. Tucker inside. Launches a three. And it's Suggs with the rebound. On offense, here are the Magic.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and Anthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Now, here's Wagner. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Missile ball. Good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. The Magic shooting their first free throw tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Orlando, Ron Wagner. Shooting one.
That's good from Wagner. About a minute played so far here in the first. Harden bounce pass. Pass to Embiid. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
And stolen by Thibault. Embiid wide open. Orlando grabs the mess. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season end.
And the more you see each other, the more contentious it gets. No bad blood between these teams right now, but that can change over the course of the season.
Here's Harden. Jalen Suggs making his last shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
But some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy. But he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Now, here's Banchero. 11 points last game.
Excellent body control from Banchero. And he does a great job of just shielding the ball from defenders.
Here is Harden. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
Now, Wagner at after the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. They break it out 5-on-3. And Harden gets it to go in on an assist by Maxey.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Bassey's checked in. Harrell comes in for P.J. Tucker. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Anthony Melton in for James Harden. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
Pass to Bassey. And he makes good on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Harris finds Bamba. Magic moving the ball around. Now here's Ross, defended by Milton. And they're able to recover. There's the pass to Ross. 5 to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Outside, Maxey. And there's the drive. Some solid defense from Harris.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Magic lead by 1. 2K Sports. Back in a moment from the Amway Center.
Please give a big round of applause.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Isaac out there with Banchero. Then there's Hampton. Then it's Anthony, and it's Okeke in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Embiid with the block.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
And now Philadelphia on the break. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Now here's Harrell. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul. Suggs, he's checked in for Orlando. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Oh, how about the read from the young fellow? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Now, here's Thybulle, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Got a piece of it. Here's Melton. Powered down with both hands.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Suggs. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Okiki. That's his first foul. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Okiki. And the 76ers also making a change. Maxi's checked in. And R.J. Hampton is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now, here's Thibault. He's defended by Wagner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And if you need a long-term defender, Richard, look no further than Matisse Thibault.
Yeah, I watched him play in college at Washington, and in a short amount of time, this guy has proven that he can take on anyone. Exceptional at blocking shots at his position, but he's someone that you could throw from any team's best player. And I mean any team's best player.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Terrence Ross comes in for Banchero. And Markel Fultz is sub in for Hampton. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Gary Harris comes in for Jalen Suggs. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Fultz kicks to Carter. Orlando moving the ball around. Ross passes to Harris. And they call an illegal screen.
This game is going to get more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
The 76ers leading by 7. To the inside. Bessie. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far on this one. Here's Maxey. Up and in on the way. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just standing playing.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Now, here's Bamba. Can they get it? Trying to get open his Carter. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jonathan Isaac is checked in for Wendell Carter. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Milton kicks to Maxey. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Maxi's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Here's Harden. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
That's not the typical way Harden creates his own shot, but it's effective. Work hard on the glass, and you'll get some easy buckets out of it.
Isaac dashes to Bamba. It's blocked. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Okay. Let's go now.
As they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-3 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and make big plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jetson. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. The defensive tandem are Fedible and Tucker are the forwards. And there's Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Bassey in at the point guard position. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid. Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Right wing. Here's Bassey. That shot off. And Orlando the other way. It's Orlando again turning it over. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
This is why Suggs was a top 5 pick. Jalen's got tremendous playmaking ability.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Suggs with the steal. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. Finish off the break. Anthony's got hit.
Magic Apple. This is Amway Center.
Leading the defense, no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Oh, what an impressive triple drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes and misses, but the arc and the depth, and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. And the shot goes down. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had a 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Hampton comes in for Jalen Suggs. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the 76ers. Jake Milton comes in for Maxey. And it goes down 2 points. Embiid's got 6.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Banchero kicks to Hampton. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Banchero.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Pass to Melton. Philadelphia moving the ball over. Harden has a wide open look. And the 3 off target. The Magic trail by 13. Here's Fultz. It's good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Milton. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. This is his first trip to the line tonight. He throw good, Milton.
At the line for the Sixers.
All 3 throws good from Milton.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And Isaac throws it down.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard. Terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
Here's Milton. Rebounded by Hampton. And here's Fultz. Lobbed up there for Isaac.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his team.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. And it's Anthony in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
To the middle, tries again, and it's laid in by Isaac. 8 points for Jonathan Isaac.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Passes it to Tucker. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Harden against Anthony. Now here's Harden. Defense is right there.
And he just takes pleasure in shutting his man down. I love seeing Bamba work this hard on that end of the floor.
Here's Wagner. And the time by Bamba.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive goal.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Suggs.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
The pass to Harden. Back to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
Jonathan Isaac.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 8.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
On the wing, Harden, covered by Anthony. Here's Embiid. Offensive rebound. And a good offensive board. He gets the bucket. And the 76ers beat by 10.
Hammering the offensive glass, Embiid putting that big size to use.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 10. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an athlete. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Suggs, and the shot is good. Suggs has got 6 in the quarter.
And the body control from Suggs, just brushing off tight coverage and keeping the focus on the task at hand.
Here's Embiid. You can't get that one. Good work defensively by Carter.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than
Okay, guys.
is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And no question, Suggs has proven that he is a big shot maker already for the moment.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. 56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Harden. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Well, Orlando shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in.
This is unwizard.
A player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Over Carter. Embiid, no good. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. And stolen by Thibault. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and leads to a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
kept alive. Here's Carter. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So against them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's your thoughts.
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Carroll's heartbeat should stay low here.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to get the basketball back.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Anthony finds Carter. No good off the back of the rim. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second.
In this spot, so many times, James Harden, that's a great bet to come through.
6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Carter. Good D by Embiid. So the 76ers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end. The crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attacking. I love playing a game of basketball. I love being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. It takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.